What's going on, everybody? This is Loxy. Welcome back to Tech Tuesday. Today we're going to be going over something called the LFO Tool, made by a buddy of mine named Steve Duda, and it's released underneath X-Fur Records. And I'll go ahead and provide you guys with the link so you guys can access this tool if you guys want to purchase it from Steve directly off of his website. It's a huge tool. I love it. I use it in every track that I produce, and it's great for a few different reasons. I'm just going to highlight some of the basic features that it does. And what I have right here on this track right now is just a pad that I had laid down and played earlier, just some chords. Let me just play the pad for you. I've soloed it over here, and I'm going to play it for you so you can hear it. So what you have is you've got some chords being played, and then on top of that there's a little bit of like a melody that I had kind of put on top of it, and everything's really sustained and full, and it kind of feels like a huge aspect of the spectrum. And pads are really great for giving songs emotion and vibe, but the problem with the pad sometimes is that the frequency can sometimes get in the way of the kick drum, or it can take over a lot of the low end, especially if it's got a really rich, warm feeling to the pad. So, you know, you can EQ some of that stuff out, but this LFO tool is really great for a couple reasons. One, you can use it as a side chain, and it's a side chain, it's a filter, but it acts as like side chain compression. So let me show you how that works. If you just go under here underneath the presets, on the right hand side, you can pull up the side chain function here, this menu, and I just grab one. I always use side chain 4. It looks like this. Now the blue part is what the pad is going to be allowed to play through, and this dark part is the part where it's going to cut it off. So if I play it, you can kind of hear the difference now. Let me turn it on right here. So you can hear how it's kind of like popping in and out at the very beginning. Now, what you can do is you can move this filter however you want and shape it based off of the shape of your kick drum. So that if you're, like my kick in this song is real tight and real snappy. Let me see if I can go ahead and highlight the kick as well so you can hear it. Actually, I'll just play the kick for you. Really simple, you know, snappy kick. But what I want to do is I'm going to solo the kick and the pad together, and we're going to find like a happy medium and utilize this tool as sidechain compression. So we're still getting the pad, but we're making space for the kick. Now another really great function is this is, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there's a little bit of a snap at the beginning of when the filter comes into play. And the way in which you can get rid of that is he's got a smooth dial right here, so you can just actually smooth it out. So you can, let's see if you can hear the difference. So that seems to be a lot better. Now we're getting the full feeling of the kick, and we're also getting the full idea of the pad. Now this is just one way to use it. Another really great way to do it is it has different presets in here, and then you can manipulate all the presets. So I'm just going to go through, if I go through these menus, you can see all the different presets that have been put in here by, you know, Steve and other professional designers. I'm just gonna go to, let's grab this one. Okay, So it looks a little bit different, and let's have a listen to what it sounds like just raw. So let me turn it off. Now here it is with the LFO. I can change the rate down here. Right now it's at 1/2. That's at 1 bar. Back to 1/2. Now let me go ahead and add the kick in. Now I can unphase it. Could swing it. I can also smooth it out. The other great part is that all of these little dots right here, and you can even add new ones, can completely adjust and manipulate the way in which you want the filter to move. I really love it. It's great because you can customize it to any specification that you really, really want. So I mean, to me, this is a huge benefit when you're inside the studio. It helps me out on pretty much every track that I use. Sometimes I use it to get this kind of vibe and feel on my synths or my pads, just to give it like a little bit of a different feeling. And then sometimes I use it just strictly for side chaining to make sure that I'm making space for the kick or the snare or anything that I really want popping through. So it's really incredible. The presets are incredible. The fact that you can completely adjust it however you want and manipulate it so that it fits your needs is huge. So again, this is from Xfer Records. It's on their website, and it's called the LFO Tool, made by Steve Duda. And this is Tech Tuesday with DJ Loxy. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.